Hi everyone, I'm Beth with Bodies by Pilates, and today we're going to be going through a arms workout. So for today's class, I'm using 2-pound weights. I always say somewhere between 1 and 3 pounds is perfect because we do keep our arms up there for quite some time. So if you get tired or you feel that your form is suffering, just set those weights down. You can always just use your hands or just take a little break and jump right back into it. All right, so we're just going to start by just lifting and lowering those arms forward and out to the side. So just starting to get some movement through the shoulders. So we'll be working all the muscles of the arms today. So just up and then out. I want you to pull up from your core and then just keep your shoulders relaxed. All right, last one, hold them up here, little circles out. So just little circles out. Think about yourself against a wall. So your shoulders are pulling back, your core is pulling in. I want you to reverse those circles. So take them in that other direction. Good. So you always just want to keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Let's go ahead and take those arms out. Same thing, little circles forward. So if you feel those shoulders sort of hunching up towards your ears, just try to really pull them down. Other muscles are going to try and jump in to help us out and reverse those circles. So we want to keep the arms and the shoulders very healthy. So we want to move them in every direction. So next up, we're just going to do some lateral bicep curls here. So take those palms, face them up, bring them all the way in, all the way out. So if you are very flexible or have hypermobility, just make sure that you're not sort of snapping those arms out. Maybe just keep a nice soft bend in those arms to avoid any injuries in the future. Very nice. All right, hold your next one in, just little pulse up and down. So it's 1 inch up, 1 inch down. I try to take the bouncing out of it. So I really try to slow it down. And then I just think about pulling up from my core, just growing even taller here, relaxing the shoulders down away from my ears. So it's that up movement. These little micro movements really work. Next up, we're going to do an overhead press. We're going to do one at a time. So go ahead, take those palms, face them forward, one arm at a time. Good, so maybe by now you can start to feel those shoulders. Check back in on your posture, just make sure that your core is nice and engaged so the belly's not hanging out, but the belly button's pulling back towards the spine. Good, this is going to turn into both arms going up and down. So you want to stop with those elbows at shoulder height. You want to think about the movement of sliding the shoulder blades down your back. Your arms are open nice and wide, so the chest is open. Great job. Few more seconds here, and then we're going to hold it in that goalpost. Hold it. We're just going to close one arm at a time. So again, we're keeping them at shoulder height. So really not giving them a chance, those shoulders, those arms, to have a break here. Again, if you need a break, you take your breaks when you need them. Very nice. And just remember to breathe. You got it. One more, and then we're going to go to both. Here we go. They both close, they both open. So you're kind of leading with those elbows. I definitely feel it. So hopefully you are too. This is where those shoulders might try to hike up towards those ears. So you got to be very deliberate about keeping them down. All right, next one, you're going to hold it in front, little pulse up and down. So those arms are in that number 11. Very nice. It's 1 inch up, 1 inch down. We're going to bring these arms down next just for a little break. We've got a few more seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop it down. Very nice. Scoop it right back up. Scoop it down. And up. So we're doing every exercise for about 30 seconds. And again, we're just moving those arms in every direction. We want to make sure we keep our shoulders nice and healthy, being able to reach for things without pain. Go ahead, take those arms all the way up. You've got your skull crushers. So just make sure on this one that you're not overarching the back, pushing the belly out. You want to tuck the hips under, pull the belly in. Keep the elbows facing forward. Extending those arms. So getting the triceps as well. We want to hit all the muscles. You're going to hold your next one up there. You're going to take those palms forward. You're going to bring them all the way down. And then all the way up. All the way down. And up. Good. So if you've had shoulder pain in the past or a shoulder injury, making sure you're moving the arms is so important. So if we have an injury and we favor it, then we're going to lose that mobility and that range. Good. Next one, you're just going to bring those arms up. You've got your forward bicep curl. So just targeting, the reason why we keep the arms at shoulder height is because we want to isolate that bicep. If this is too difficult right now because of where we're at in this class, then you can always bring them down just a little bit. Good. Bring them down. Take the palms to face each other. Our standing lat raises. Just trying to move them in every direction, like I said, and then keeping each exercise at about 30 seconds. So just when you think you can't do another repetition, we change it up. All right, hold your next one up there. It's a 1 arm forward row. So just rowing, keeping those elbows lifted as if they're resting on a countertop. And then just check back in, making sure you're not overarching that back and that you don't lose that height, that you go even taller. So you know what's coming next. Both arms go forward. Both arms come. Great job, everyone. I know it's very heavy. That's why I always say somewhere between 1 and 3 pounds is really just perfect. Next up, we're just going to do a kick out to the side. So hold your next one in, kick 1 arm out at a time. So really sculpting the top of those shoulders. Again, we've kept these weights up there for a very long time. So if your arms are feeling it, so are mine. So are mine. All right, so obviously next up, we'll do both arms will kick out at the same time. That's coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, they both kick out. So you just want to keep those elbows lifted. You don't want them to sag. So nice. We got this. Next up, we're going to do some cross punches. So you will feel a little reprieve here, but we're going to get the waist involved as well because we're going to turn side to side. Here we go. I want you to cross punch. So I want you to feel yourself Really rotating through that waist. You can go even lower into your squat and get the glutes involved as well. So really just engaging a few more muscles there. We're gonna hold our next one and we're just gonna cross punch on that same side. So our other arm is just holding onto that weight. We get that rotation, so spinal rotation, like I said, whittling the waist. And we're gonna go to that other side. So we're gonna concentrate on those triceps next. We're gonna take both weights in one hand. Here we go. We're gonna take both weights in one hand. We're just gonna go ahead and hinge over, bring that elbow nice and high and extend from there. So squeeze that tricep, squeeze it. So you can go as fast or as slow as you need to. Just make sure you're fully extending that arm. So that's when the tricep engages to really extend through the elbow. All right, let's switch sides. Place the weights in the other hand, take that elbow nice and high and extend from there. So the back is nice and flat, the core is pulling in. Ideally, your neck and your head are in line with your spine. Everything's engaged. We're gonna stay in these kickbacks, but we're gonna take one weight in each hand in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna take each weight, you're gonna hinge it over, we're gonna kick it back. So from the front, it looks like this. Elbows stay nice and high. From the side, it looks like this. So it's not a lot of swinging in and out. You want to keep the elbows nice and high and go from there. So we're just going to do a little combination here to really hit through those triceps. Hold that next one up there. All right, next in line with the spine, go ahead and pulse it up. Pull the shoulders back, pull the belly in, take the arch out of the back. You can do it. You know, it's super hard here. All right, pulse it in. Almost there. All right, little bend and extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good. All right, just forward bicep curls here. Nice and low. Whew. Those triceps feel it. All right, I want you to take it out about 1/3 of the way up. Bicep curl it here. We're gonna work our way up and then we're gonna work our way down. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, take it up, bicep curl. Then we'll take those arms out laterally and we'll start to work our way down. It's about 15 more seconds here. Targeting those biceps. Few more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, take it out to the side, bicep curl it. So then we'll take ours 1/3 of the way down, and then we'll take it all the way down. And then we will just kind of swing those arms out a little bit for our final move, what I call angel arms. All right, let's go ahead and take them about in between all the way and all the way up, all the way down and all the way up. So they'll be right in the middle there. Remember, you want to make sure that the arms aren't coming in front of you. You want them out to the side, so sort of directly across from each other. A few more seconds and then we'll take them down. So the shoulders are nice and open here as your arms are laterally rotated open. All right, let's take it down. So right out to the side. Really can't help but pull the shoulder blades together and have the chest nice and open, the shoulders open. Great, 15 more seconds, and then we'll wrap up with those angel arms. I hope you felt it. Remember, you don't need a ton of time, about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes every day. Here we go. Let's just take one out to the side, one in front. We'll help you keep everything moving, keep your mobility, keep your strength. Remember to stretch these arms after we're done. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And you can always check out all the other videos on my channel. One more each way. Nice job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I really felt it, and I hope you did too. And let's meet back here on the mat as soon as we can and get another workout in.